So you think you know the carrot, that simple, crunchy vegetable sitting in your fridge? Well, get ready, because it has a wild, secret history that involves politics, wartime propaganda, and even space travel. Let's peel back the layers on this surprisingly complicated little root.
Right off the bat, let's talk about that bright orange color. What if I told you it's basically a new invention, and that for most of human history, carrots weren't orange at all? So if they weren't the snack we know today, what were they? And how in the world did they get that signature color? Let's find out.
Okay, so our story starts in a pretty weird place. Politics. Believe it or not, the carrot's famous orange color isn't some accident of nature. It was engineered, first as a tool for nationalism, and then as a weapon of wartime propaganda. This timeline pretty much rewrites everything we thought we knew. Back in ancient Persia, carrots were purple, yellow, and even black. It wasn't until the 17th century that everything changed. Dutch farmers, in this absolutely brilliant stroke of patriotic branding, started selectively breeding carrots to be orange as a tribute to their royal family, the House of Orange, Nassau. Yeah, that one political move is the reason the orange carrot completely dominates the planet today. But the carrot's political career was far from over. It became the star of one of the biggest food myths of all time, that eating carrots gives you night vision. Now, this wasn't just some old wives' tale. It was an incredibly clever piece of propaganda from World War II. See, the British Royal Air Force had this new secret weapon, radar technology. To keep it secret from the Germans, they started a rumor that their pilots' amazing accuracy at night was all thanks to, you guessed it, eating a ton of carrots. And the lie worked so well, it's still around today.
Now, to be fair, there is a tiny kernel of truth in there. Carrots are absolutely packed with beta-carotene, which our bodies turn into vitamin A, and that is crucial for good eye health. But will they give you superhuman, see-in-the-dark night vision? No way. That part is 100% military misdirection.
But the carrot story goes so much deeper than just politics and war. Let's rewind way back. Before we ever thought to crunch on the root, carrots were prized for totally different reasons. They were actually a key part of the ancient world's toolkit.
You see, originally, people grew carrots for their fragrant leaves and seeds, not the root. They were used as medicine for things like digestive problems, as an aphrodisiac, and even in perfumes and beauty products during the Renaissance. The root itself? People pretty much ignored it. It was thought to be too bitter and woody to even bother eating. It's just wild to think that the part we often throw away today, the green tops, was once the most valuable part of the whole plant.
And this just perfectly shows the carrot's incredible journey up the social ladder. In medieval Europe, it was written off as animal feed, poor man's food. You fast forward to today, and it's treated like a global superfood, a healthy staple in kitchens everywhere. I mean, talk about a major glow-up.
Okay, if you thought that was strange, the story gets even weirder. Beyond its history, the carrot has some truly bizarre biological quirks. Let's dive into some of the most wonderful and, frankly, strange truths about this incredible vegetable.
First up, you are what you eat. Literally. There's a real medical condition called keratoninemia. And yeah, if you eat a truly massive amount of carrots, all that beta-carotene can actually build up and tint your skin a yellowish-orange color. You'll see it most on your palms and the soles of your feet. But don't worry, it's totally harmless.
And just like it can change us, the carrot can change itself in some pretty amazing ways. Get this, the world's heaviest carrot weighed in at over 10 kilograms. That's heavier than most newborn babies. It's just a perfect example of how insanely adaptable this little vegetable can be. This adaptability has given it this almost mythical reputation over the centuries, which leads us to this next bizarre little fact. Some farmers swear that when you pull a fresh carrot from the earth, it can sometimes let out a faint whistling sound. Now, it's just the sound of the vacuum seal of the soil breaking, but ancient farmers thought it was the carrot's spirit escaping, which only added to its mystique. And its adaptability isn't just limited to Earth, it extends all the way to the final frontier. NASA has actually been experimenting with growing carrots up on the International Space Station, and what they found is fascinating. In zero gravity, carrots grow shorter and fatter. And get this, the stress of being in space actually makes their orange color more intense. This isn't science fiction, it's a real look at what farming on other planets might be like. That stress-induced intensity hints at another secret, its surprising sweetness. You ever wonder why roasted carrots taste almost like candy?
Well, here's why. By weight, carrots actually have more natural sugar than some fruits, like strawberries. It's so sweet, in fact, that it was used as a sweetener in some cultures long before cane sugar was a thing.
So, after all this, what's the one big takeaway for you? It's simple. Don't throw away the green tops. They're totally edible, they're delicious, and they're packed with nutrients like vitamin K, iron, and calcium. The ancient Egyptians knew this. They used them in soups and medicines. And today, top chefs are bringing them back, making incredible pesto and salads with them. It's literally history you can taste.
So there you have it. The humble carrot is so much more than just a vegetable. It's a political symbol, a tool of war, an ancient medicine, and an astronaut. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other incredible secrets are hiding in the most ordinary things around us, just waiting to be discovered? Thanks for tuning in.